Good morning. I'm Dr. Pat Spearman, former Nevada President Pro-Tempore of the State Senate. I'm a veteran and I'm an ordained minister. I'm here today to remind us of the fierce urgency of now. The fierce urgency of now to move forward to clean and renewable energy and away from the deadly dependence on fossil fuels as our primary source. My colleagues and I are all in to help folks understand energy security is national security. But we need more people and our federal government to join in this fight. The previous administration cared about mitigating the effects of climate crisis. They gave tax credits for companies that manufacture batteries, solar panels, and wind turbines, and other technologies. The United States saw an investment of $44 billion in 2023 in domestic clean energy manufacturing. The Inflation Reduction Act also offered significant rebates for consumers' clean energy technology, such as solar panels, electric vehicles, heat pumps, and energy-efficient appliances. The Office of Economic Policy showed more than 41,000 Nevada families benefited from more than $151 million in IRA tax credits to lower the cost of clean energy and energy efficiency. Now, those benefits have been rolled back by the Trump administration. The latest to be under the axe is a program for low income and disadvantaged communities, often redlined by systemic racism. This Solar for All program was where solar was installed on rooftops for residents in these communities and paid for by a grant. In Nevada, my home state, in Las Vegas, there were more than 100 days when the temperature was over 100 degrees. Most of our urban areas are very close to major transportation arteries. Some of our children who live in those neighborhoods have developed asthma and other respiratory illnesses. The recent cuts in Medicaid will limit access to the medical care they need when they have a severe asthma attack and can't breathe. Limited access for our children punctuate the fierce urgency of now. Our planet is already 1.5 degrees Celsius hotter than pre-industrial levels. That has led to longer dry spells, unseasonable heat waves, and erratic weather patterns that limits the amount that farmers can grow. That punctuates the fierce urgency of now. Hospitals need reliable energy systems to ensure patients receive life-saving care. Coupled with the need to charge the devices we use daily, some cities are experiencing rolling blackouts due to power grid overloads. That punctuates the fierce urgency of now. A report published by Securing America's Future Energy showed the United States spends, watch this, $81 billion a year protecting oil supplies around the world. There's an extreme absurdity for spending that much money on fossil fuels while simultaneously cutting programs that provide food for children and families, cutting Medicaid and for our most vulnerable citizens, dismantling options for people to pay for post-secondary education, cutting teachers' wages, ignoring the need for more affordable housing, immediate funding for mental health support, and eliminating some workforce development programs which renewable energy would provide. Redirecting $81 billion from securing fossil fuel supplies and redirecting it to pay for human and social service programs in the United States punctuates the fierce urgency of now. Some experts have suggested that the cost that the U.S. has done in many wars in the 20th and 21st century have been the direct or indirect cause of trying to guard, protect, and bring more fossil fuels in. If the recent actions that our country took against Iran spiral downward, Iran could decide to compromise the transportation efforts in the Straits of Hormuz. If that happens, yet another war. A few years ago, some of my colleagues and I took a group of veterans who were disabled on a tour of Washington. And they were coming from being in combat in Iraq or Afghanistan. And while I was walking beside one of the veterans, he turned to his fiancée and he said, "Honey, show the colonel our prom picture." He was so excited. She said, "She doesn't want to hear that." He said, "Show it to her." I said, "Yeah, let me see it." He showed me the prom picture that they had taken at their senior prom in 2002. He was 6 feet 2 inches tall. In March of 2004, he was a double amputee in a wheelchair and effectively 5 feet tall. Protecting our human treasure and reducing the number of Gold Star families in yet another unnecessary war punctuates the fierce urgency of now. So, my brothers and sisters, we have the methods and the means to create more clean energy options right now. So resources and money, that's not the obstacle. My question today is, will we take the courage, unflinching advocacy, and determination necessary to meet the fierce urgency of now? God bless us and have mercy on all of us if we do not decide to reduce our dependence on fossil fuel consumption, because there is a fierce urgency of now. Thank you.